The moment Tunde pointed at me and said, "Tonight, he is the one we will use," my heart almost stopped. The boys around the room slowly stood up. One of them walked quietly to the door and locked it. I could hear the sound of the lock clicking. That sound echoed in my head like thunder. I looked at Emeka, my own friend, the same friend I grew up with, but the expression on his face was cold, like he didn't even know me anymore. My voice started shaking. "Emeka, what is this?" He avoided my eyes. Then he said quietly, "Guy, just calm down." Calm down? How could I calm down when they were talking about using me for a ritual? Tunde slowly walked closer to me. The candlelight made his shadow look bigger on the wall. "Young man," he said calmly, "great wealth requires great sacrifice." My legs started shaking. "I didn't come here for this," I said. "I just followed my friend." The room suddenly became silent. Then Tunde laughed, a slow, deep laugh. "You think anyone enters this house by mistake?" My heart dropped. "What do you mean?" Tunde looked directly at Emeka. Then he said something that shocked me. "He already agreed." My head turned slowly toward Emeka. "Agreed to what?" Emeka finally looked at me, but his eyes were filled with guilt. "I had no choice," he said quietly. "I needed the money." The words hit me like a slap. "You brought me here for this?" Before he could answer, something unexpected happened. Suddenly, loud banging came from the front door of the house. Bang, bang, bang! Everyone in the room froze. The Yahoo boys looked at each other nervously. Then a loud voice shouted from outside, "Open the door!" Another voice followed. "EFCC, open this door now!" Panic exploded inside the room. One of the boys jumped up from his chair. "They found us!" Another one quickly tried to hide the laptops. Money started falling everywhere. Everyone began running in different directions. But Tunde was not panicking. He stood completely still. Then he looked directly at me and said something that confused me. "Looks like today is your lucky day." My heart was still racing, but before anyone could move, the door suddenly burst open. Loud footsteps filled the house. "Everybody stay where you are!" EFCC officers rushed inside the room. The Yahoo boys tried to run, but it was too late. Within seconds, everyone was surrounded. I stood there frozen, my heart beating like a drum. Then something happened that shocked me even more. One of the EFCC officers walked toward me. He looked closely at my face. Then he said something I did not expect. "Wait, is this not Pastor Daniel's son?" My eyes widened. How did he know my father? Then another officer walked closer, and the moment he saw me, his face turned pale. Oh my God. He doesn't know. My heart dropped. Know what? The officer looked at Tunde, then looked back at me, and said the words that changed everything. "Your father is the one who asked us to follow you tonight."